Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hey, Cohh, can you show the symbol on the map for the trader, please? Oh, absolutely. Let me show you here. The trader symbol is thankfully pretty large, and it appears on your map way earlier than the little radius you have in your character. That's what you're looking for right there. That's the trader sigil. So much more to explore. Oh, dude, completely. Yeah, man. Dude, I've barely touched this map. You kidding me? My lord. Has the 5th boss been found? Not yet. No, we haven't found it yet. We just pretty much fully explored these plains here. We've explored these plains, and I think our next goal is going to be, there's some plains over here, and there's a big plains right here. I think this is like mostly plains. So this is probably going to be our next big thing here to explore. Yep. Oh, really, red? Oh, that's too bad. All right, let's try to get this as right as we can here. Okay. Cool. That's actually not terrible. Let's like scoot this in a bit. Okay. That is about where we're going to want that boat to park. Great. That's going to be important because we're going to be building the other side of our boathouse here in a second. Oh, we got more fish here. Great. Are those all fish? Oh, yeah, they all respawn. Look at that. Badass. Excellent. So it does take a few days, but fish do respawn. Cool, cool, cool. That's the only guy I care about because these graylings will attack the boat. Big jerks. Big old jerks, chat. Get out of here. All right. Let's go get some rest. I think we'll probably do a barley pickup before we do this real quick. My lighthouse is off? It is. Yeah, we got to go get that. We got to go turn that on. We'll do that on the way to bed. Grab you. Okay, let's get going. Rock in here. Mob loot in here. Got skins in here. Ooh. There we go. We'll do it like that. Actually, let's do it like that. We've got trophies in here. More trophies in here. Wow, we have 40 skull trophies now. Okay. Put this back in here. Actually, we're going to use this later, so we'll keep that on us for now. Put the harpoon in there. That's going to our food area, and then the bones and the money. Great. Can you name the chest to help stay organized? You can't name the chest, but you can put up Like you can see here, I put up signs in front of all of them. Mm-hmm. What are trophies used for? They provide comfort and look smashing. Yeah. Are there best weapons? There are weapons that are really strong, but there are also enemies that have different weaknesses and strengths. Weaknesses and resistances. So there are weapons that are really good, but there will be enemies most likely that they don't work really well against, and in which case you'll need to use another weapon. One of the reasons I really like my current weapon is because it does piercing and crushing damage. So it doesn't do slashing, but piercing and crushing cover most enemies. Yeah. You can see up here if you look at it. It does blunt and pierce. Cliff says, I'm only using polearms forever. Nice, man. A little bit tougher to block with those, but go get them, Tiger. Oh, yeah. Aha, remotely sensed. My man. Where's the second boss located? The second boss can be found by exploring the crypts, the burial chambers in the forest, and you will eventually find burial chambers that have red runestones in them, and those runestones will point you in the direction of the boss. So just keep exploring those crypts and look everywhere when you do. I guess they're called burial chambers. The crypts are, I believe, the official name of what's in the swamp. So, there's that. Okay. Yes, the Elder. That's the second boss. Deer, Elder, Bone Mass, Dragon, and I don't even know what the fifth boss is yet. Yeah. Johnny Q already did earlier. Yeah, thank you. You can also find that same red tablet near the stone towers in the Black Forest. Thank you. Good tip. Good tip. Do you think they'll wipe everyone's game when they officially release? Well, here's the cool thing about this game. It uses a similar system to Terraria, where there are characters and servers. So although I think that absolutely you will eventually have to reroll worlds because they're going to be updating the procedural generation. And to do that, you'll have to like start a new world. I think two things will be important to mention with that. One, you probably, and of course we never know for sure, you probably will be able to return to your old world. So even if they add in like a new populated biome, we could just roll that new world and then take our character from this world into that world. So keep that in mind. So for instance, let's say they add a new biome in the next patch. Well, I could make a new world and keep this as my base in this world. And I could go into the new world and get a bunch of stuff and then bring it back to this world and build onto my base. Also, more importantly, let's say after we do that for a bit, they add a bunch of new stuff to the vendor. Well, assuming I don't want to find the vendor again, I could come here and buy everything I want off the vendor and then go back to my new world. So, you know, stuff like that. As, because they keep the characters and worlds kind of independent, it opens up your options. But they may do things where your character has to be rerolled. And in that case, you know, well, you're donezo. Yeah, you're donezo. You donezo, kid. You donezo. All right, you go there. Let's go ahead and finish these off too. Everything goes busto. All right, great. We're gonna let all those cook. Go over here. Oh, I'll certainly be rolling a new town down the road. I mean, the thing is we have to remember they're going to be adding all new building materials most likely. I'm hoping in the Hearth and Home expansion that they add in like a new worked stone option or something similar. I think that would be really cool. And I would love to build a new base out of worked stone. Yeah, that could be really fun. This is the kind of game very similar to like Satisfactory and RimWorld and games like that, where I think we'll be returning to this game somewhat frequently to see new patches, experience new biomes, go after new bosses, all that kind of fun stuff. This is definitely one of those games we'll be coming back to. as it updates and changes. Kind of like Cyberpunk CDPR. Looking forward to those updates. Okay. So we got a whole pack of this now. That's good. Let's grab some of this. Grab that. Right. Has CDPR done any updates in Cyberpunk yet? They have, but they've just been technical. We haven't really seen any like big patch from CDPR yet. I'm optimistically hoping that they're going to surprise us at some point with like a big meaty patch. They've been very quiet lately, especially after kind of making it a hubbub that they were going to be really working on it. Now, granted, they got hacked, as most people know about, so maybe that has slowed things down, unfortunately. But that being said, just because they got hacked, I don't think they were like, okay, everyone stop working, we've been hacked, you know. So my hope is that the gears are still turning over there and that we will see something. So yeah, we will see. We will see. Oh, whoops, I put it back. I still have faith. I still have faith that CDPR is not ready to throw in the towel on being a good game dev. I still have faith. It may take some time, but I have faith. Witcher 3, especially with the DLCs, went from good to great. So if we can get Cyberpunk from not so great to good and maybe even better, you know, that'd be a good thing. It'd be a good thing. So I still have faith. I still have faith. I got faith in you, CDPR. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me and millions of other people down, I should say. Oh, no, the hackers didn't destroy what they stole. I'm pretty sure even CDPR said that they have backups and stuff. The issue is like bad PR and things coming from that, which of course is a big issue. But again, that hopefully shouldn't influence too much them actually continuing to work on patches. Of course, my very rudimentary understanding of how that all works and very little information I actually have on the situation is definitely a factor. The hackers also sold what they stole. Yeah, I read that story. I read the story that the hackers actually found a buyer, which is interesting. They already released the Gwent source stuff, so I mean, we'll see, dude. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So. Oh, we're going to do Barley. Let's do Barley, and then we're going to start working on the Boathouse. Barley, then Boathouse. Barley, then Boathouse. Yeah, let's do that. Barley Boathouse? Barley Boathouse. Yeah. Nice base. Thanks, your boy. I appreciate it, dude. We still have a pretty big... We have a pretty big step left, which is the final furnishings. But we're working towards it. We're working towards it. Oh, we got some iron nails in here. Yep. Yeah, we're still kind of making the skeletal structure of the base, and once that gets done, we're going to do the courtyard. Our plan, for anyone just tuning in, we finished our portal dais yesterday. I actually really like how this turned out. Looks pretty great. The next thing to do is we're gonna finish this boathouse build. I'd like to make a full boathouse. We're gonna see if we can do that. I don't know if we can. We're gonna play with it. And then when that's done, we're gonna do the outer wall, or maybe the interior courtyard. But we're gonna do this outdoor section essentially. And then when that's done, we're gonna do the furnishings. And then after the furnishings, the base will essentially be done for now. And we're gonna start looking around for the last boss. Mm-hmm. But right now we're gonna go get our barley because we got to keep going here for sure. Gotta get that barley. That is our foods. Thanks, Cat of Nine Lives. Appreciate it, bud. We're going to keep the coal going as well, because I think we're going to need a lot of bronze, which we can still make. And we're going to probably need more iron as well. We may need some more iron. I don't know. We do have a lot of iron. But I know we need more of this. We definitely need some more copper. We may need to actually go out and get more copper and tin, funny enough. Tin we're pretty good on, but copper we may need to go out and get more of. We have to go find a node somewhere. Will you be able to bring metal ores back to your world? I believe if you mine copper in another world, log out of that world and log into another, that the copper stays on you. Yes. I have not tested that, but I'm 90% sure that's how it works. That is how it works. Great. Okay, there you go. Thank you, chat. Been watching you for almost 5 years. I love your personality and gameplay style. You've helped me through a lot, and even though you may not know it, thank you for what you do and keep doing what you're doing. Good vibes to all. Finally, I'm able to sub and support you other than just watching on YouTube. Much love from our buddy Timolin Jr. My dude, thank you. It is a pleasure having you here. I still don't know how you guys put up with me for like 5+ years. Barely put up with myself. With that being said, I really appreciate it, and thank you for your consistent support, my dude. Thank you. Kappenberg with that 10, and also, by the way, that guy also did a 5 gift bomb. Thank you. Timolon, I really appreciate it. Thanks, man. That's huge. Das Weasel with the 5 bomb. Weasel, how have you been, dude? Hello, hello. My old Rust buddy. Good to see you, man. Speaking of which, we're going to make a return to Rust at some point. That huge Rust craze that swept around Twitch recently. Although, obviously, I didn't participate in it because I was doing other things. I did watch a lot of it. And man, has that game come a long way. So I think we're going to do another community Rust server at some point. Bring in high token holder non-subs and you know, subs and stuff, and just kind of go crazy. So yeah, I think we may do a streaming server in Rust at some point. I don't have any water here. Let me grab some water real quick before Nuri eviscerates me live on stream. Mm. All right. Cheers. It's not beer, it's LaCroix. Okay, the nails go here. Let's go ahead and repair up, get our barley, and start building a little bit. There we go. La Croix. It is Le Croix. Le Croix. That's right. Thanks, chat. Gotta get that pronunciation down. Le Croix. You know you've got it right if you feel the back of your throat hurt a little bit. Le Croix. No, is that good? Great. That in there, put that in there. Good, we actually got some building materials to work with. That's good. What buff are we gonna want for this? Probably do this real quick. Oh, our food's wearing off. Oh, chef. We're definitely gonna be making a moat. Yep. Cohh is mean to me. I care about his health and remind him to drink, and he doesn't even care. Of course I do, Nuri. I really appreciate it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you're one of the reasons I'm actually hydrated these days. And thank you. I wanted to know before buying this game, how much content would you say there is to play through, being in early access and all? Swimmable, it totally depends on what you like doing. If you enjoy building and exploring, I've played this game over 100 hours solo. So there's that. Abe's Beard, good to see you, buddy. Yeah. But I mean, if you're the kind of person that, you know, there's 5 bosses to kill. If your goal in the game is going to be, I want to kill the 5 bosses as fast as possible, I'd say you could probably get like 25 to 30 hours out of the game. Maybe. Is it fun? Oh yeah, I'm having a blast. I am somebody that really likes creative building games, and I'm also a fan of survival games. So as somebody who really enjoys this genre, I love Rust, I love Forest, I love Green Hill, I love Subnautica. If those types of games are your jam, and you like building bases and stuff in those games, I think you'll really like this game. Also, it's only $20. So I mean, you really can't beat the price. And there's a full roadmap with a lot more stuff coming. So, oh yeah, 7 Days to Die. Absolutely. I really need to play 7 Days to Die again. That's another game that has undergone a huge amount of updates, and I have not played it. Sylvie TV. Oh, what is LaCroix? LaCroix is just it's sparkling water that has like natural flavors. It's basically just sparkling water. Yeah, that's it. Nothing special. Just sparkling water. Oh man, I'm digging how much high quality wood we have right now. Phrasing. Let's take this out. There we go. Is it water that sparkles? Yes, it's basically Twilight. Yep, can confirm. Twilight water. Alright, let's go do this barley real quick, and then we're building. How's your carry weight? 450 pounds. Because I have the Megingjord, which is a belt that increases our carry strength. Alright, first we look around for enemies before we do anything. Okay. Cool. Cohh's carry weight is high because he never misses weights day. Ah, Nuri's got jokes. Co-lifting weights. That's a good one. I actually started working out again. Just like, you know, biceps and back and stuff recently. It's hilarious because I'm realizing that I have to wait like multiple days between doing weights because I haven't done it for so long. I tried doing it like every other day and realized that like, oh God, I need to, my whole body needs time. Oh Lord. So yeah, that's the thing. How do you get barley? You get barley initially from the goblin camps, and then you can grow it yourself. But you have to grow it in the plains. Keep that in mind. It won't grow in any other biome. You have to grow it in plains, which is why I have a portal out to this farm. Barley is really good and unlocks some of the top tier foods, so highly recommend it. Gotta let your muscles breathe a little. I'm happy with myself. Yeah, I'm working out my arms every 2 days. So I work out my arms and then I give it a 48-hour rest, and then I do a whole bunch of biceps and back work and stuff like that. And I actually ordered an exercise machine for the first time in a while, and I'm gonna start doing that again, doing the standing desk thing now too. So yeah, trying to get on it a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I was thinking of like posting pictures on Twitter like before and after, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Because by posting pictures on Twitter and being like, this is before, you get that little bounce of serotonin and you feel like you've done something. But the thing is, you haven't done anything yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all worked out first, and I'm going to do all that stuff first, and then I'll post pictures of the after. So that way it's like, I'm going to make my cake before I eat it. And that way, I think I'll have the most chance, because I'm definitely the kind of person who would post before pictures and then just not work out. That's the kind of person I am. I've learned in my 36 years on this planet that if I were to do something like that, I'd be like, here are my before pictures. And then in like a year, I'd make another post being like, you know what, maybe I should start working out. You know, like, yeah, no. Got to get that instant gratification, you know? Yeah. You can't get whole till you get all swole. Oh, I like that. That's right. There you go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to miss some chat here for a minute. Not that I've been missing chat the whole time, but... Okay, nice row there. So what I do is I basically plant these big rows of barley. I don't know if that's going to take, but we're going to try. And I just let it sit here. And as soon as we get under 100 barley back at our base... Oh, you bastard. I come over and harvest it all. You jerk. Get out of here. So this way you don't really need to pay too much attention to it. You can just let it kind of sit and do its thing. Doesn't matter if you don't harvest it, because, you know, you've probably got plenty back at base. So... seems to be working pretty well so far. I'm not rested and I'm wet. Like a Valentine Day with kids. Parents, am I right? Okay, let's go back through here. Let's rest up real quick. Mm. Do. Okay, we'll just grab it right here. We don't even need to go in. Hey, Cohh, can we see the layout of your map, where your bases are in terms of distances and locations? Well, I have my main base here. I started right down here. So I kind of decided to go here because I really liked how this was like a little meadows area attached to a higher level biome and then a plains biome, but it's still on a small island, which I like. It's also kind of centralized a little bit better to the areas that I was exploring and the bosses I was going after. So, yeah. And then all my portals, I kind of move around. What I do is I keep my portals biome specific. So if I ever want to go to a particular biome, then I can just go to these portals. So, yeah. In fact, what I should probably do is to keep this a little more organized is I should make you snow. And you should be vendor. Then we have like utility portals on the left and biome portals on the right. Here we go. Great. So yeah, I don't really need a black forest one because I live next to a black forest. The only thing I need in black forest is crypts, and crypts mainly just have circling cores in them. And you can get those in different ways at higher levels. You can farm circlings in swamps and things like that. So once you get past the black forest, once you get into swamp, I should say, you don't really need to go back to a black forest biome. That being said, you frequently have to go back to a swamp biome because that's the only place you get iron, and even end game things use iron. So iron farming is a thing you'll be doing a lot of. Definitely want to keep track of that stuff. And the plains biomes are endgame. Mountain biomes as well. The snow biomes have silver, which I am due to go back and make a silver run. So we'll be doing that at some point as well. But yeah, black forest biomes, once you're kind of done with them, unless you need to go back for copper and stuff, which you do need for furnishings. And I was actually saying earlier how we need to go back and do a copper run. Then you don't need it too much. Whoa. Damn, dude. Okay. Is that it? Got a skeleton up there, but he doesn't look too interested. Okay. Do I have any wood on me? I really need to make a chest out here. I don't even have a workbench. Jesus, dude. I'm unprepared, chat. Unprepared. I'm the worst. So we're gonna put you there. There. You're going. If we can get this done overnight, then we can use the light of the next day for the build. Oh, hi, Josie. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How's your mother? Tell her I said hello. Yeah. 1 second, guys.
VIP down.
There we go. Fantastic. Okay. One day I'm going to come back here and wall this whole place in. One day. Today is not that day. Need to come back and expand the field out a little bit, I think, too. I've got a wall concept that I want to try at our base. Looking forward to trying that out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with a large stone base. So we're going to use this as the base of the wall. And that's going to be set up all around the outside. And then I'm going to put spikes on top of the wall. And I'm going to see if we can make a walkway at the top of the spikes and then have ladders that lead up to it. And that way we can actually run up onto the top of the walls and like shoot down. And then we're going to put a moat on the direct other side of the stone. And then maybe try to put spikes in the bottom of that. That could be kind of baller. Let's take a look.